Okay, welcome to math. You guys did writing some numbers last time. We're going to continue with that. It's not really bright out here right now. I just have sunglasses on so I can tell that this is a different video when I'm uploading them. So I'm looking super cool for you. Hope you look super cool for me. I appreciate that. You guys did this particular page yesterday, or the last time you did math. We're going to do the next page in the book. So go ahead and get out this book right here for this part. And you're going to need a page that looks almost exactly the same. It just has different numbers on it. This is page 57. It's got a little purple duck down here at the bottom. And it says writing number names 5, 9, 4, 8, 2, and 1. So you got a bunch of different things you're going to practice. This page should look the same as the last one that you just did because it is the same, different numbers. So I'm going to show you guys the numbers again. Because like I said, I was going to try to show you those a bunch of times so you can just kind of get used to what they look like. I'm going to keep them in order so you can just count like you've regularly been counting while you hear them. We're going to start with 0. Usually we don't start with 0, but while we're looking at the words, we're going to start with 0. And I'll try to punch the letters that help me figure it out what they are, okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And for this one, I want to show you guys in comparison with the numbers that we've done. I'm going to set them out. I'm going to do a little backwards or spaceship counting. My friend tells me it's spaceship counting. And we're going to put the numbers with them so you can see what they are. I have 10 here, 9, 8, 7. Let me see if I can give myself enough room. 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's look at some stuff. 2. 1 and 0. So those are all the numbers that we're working with. I've showed you the number words, and I will have that video for you to look at. You can just watch me going through those numbers over and over and over again. But I want to show you what the numbers look like in different ways. So right now I've got the number 8. So I'm going to put that with the word 8. There's the number 2, and here is the word 2. Here is an egg, or 0, or O. In this case, this is the number 0, because we're looking at numbers. So I'm going to find the Z. Which one of these has a Z? Does this have a Z in it? No, no way, that can't be 0. Does this have a Z in it right here? 0? No, that's an N. It says N. So I'm going to look around and I'm going to find the Z right there to put the 0 with. This is kind of a strange way to draw the number 4, but this is what we got, so this is what we're going to use. This is the number 4. I'm going to look for something that starts with a F. So I have F's. I've got a couple that start with F. But I know 4 has a R at the end. The first sound is a F, and it ends with a R. So I look for a F and a R right there. That's 4. Here's our 3 that you've been writing on. I'm going to put that with the word 3. So you can see the number and you can see the word. Here's our other number that starts with a F And that is 5. 5. Starts with a F, and it's got a V in the middle. That's the V. Its name is V, but its sound it makes is V, like a vacuum cleaner. That helps me find 5. This is a number that you definitely know what the number is, but the word is super tricky. It's one of the trickiest ones that you could possibly find because it is not spelled the way, it doesn't sound out the way it should. That's 1, the number 1 and the word 1. Here is 6. Something you can use to tell the difference is this little line tells you where the bottom of the number is. So this is not a number that you look at like this. It is a number you look at like that. Bottom line right there. 6. There's the number and there's the word. Here's the number 7. So I look for a S. What letter makes a S sound? S is the letter. So I look for a S. There's an S. That's 7. Here we have the number 9. 9 starts with a N. N makes that sound, so I look for an N. There's an N right here and an N right here. So I don't know exactly which one is the N I'm looking for, but I want the word that starts with the N sound. So I want to look at the front letter. This is an N, and N goes N. This is a T, and it goes T. So this is the 9 word. And here we go. We got a number 10. And I'm going to put that right there. So one last time before we go into how we're going to do it, we're going to just show you the letter and the number and the word, and I'll say them for you. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's what they are. That's what they look like. You have got to do a page in your book that gives you a chance to write out the number words and draw out the circles. So I'm going to show you again what we did last time. It's the same type of work with different numbers. So I've drawn what the page looks like up on our board so you can see it real easy. See, we have the number here, we have the word here. We're going to try to spell it right there, draw it out, and then we're going to show how many dots are right there. So we're going to do this first one together. This is the number 5. I've spelled out 5. It starts with an F, which makes a F sound. It's got the V, which makes a V sound, so that makes it kind of easy for me to figure out what it is. Over here is where your work's going to start happening. We need to make this word. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just want you guys to try to spell this out. You're going to learn how to make all the letters as we go through kindergarten. So if you don't get them right, that's okay. I put the F. The I only goes halfway up, and its dot gets to float up top. The V only goes halfway up as well, and so does our old friend, the E. So I tried my best to write out the word 5 right there, just like it was over here. And then I want to show how many dots make up 5, or if you were doing fingers, how many fingers would it be? So I'm going to write out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. And I counted out each one of them just to help me keep them straight in my brain so I didn't get mixed up. Every time I drew a dot, I put a new number there so I could make sure that I got a dot for it. So I want you to fill out the rest of this page. There's more numbers on the bottom of it than that. We just did this first one, so if you want to go ahead and trace the 5 right there, like in your book, then you can figure out the 5 dots and you draw your 5 dots right there. I want you to look at all the rest of these numbers. Right there is the number 9. That's the word, what it looks like. Try drawing the word 9 right here. Over here in this little spot, try drawing 9 dots. Show me what you know so far. And it's okay if you don't know it yet, because you will know it eventually, as long as you keep working on it. So that's your work for today. Go ahead and fill this page out. Once you get it all filled out, write your name up at the top. You should be able to write your name at this point, and if not, you're learning it, so it's okay. Do the best you can. Write out the sounds or the letters that have the sounds that you know up here. And I've lost my page. There it is. Go ahead and fill all those out. Snap a picture of it. Send it to your teacher. That way we know what you got going on. And we'll see you next lesson.